Jug ENT, 584 that. Yeah. Shit for George. 12. We bout to do this shit for George.
Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck a judge, fuck a jury, fuck a jail, fuck a charge. These days, it seems to be all about the optics. Everybody wanna talk, can't nobody stay on topic. It's all about this power and how we finna take it. Some of y'all still sleeping, y'all the ones who ain't gon' make it. We done with the L's, now it's time for the dub. We riding, fuck a party, they done closed down the club. Strippers can't even strip no more, now it's only fans. It ain't no live sports song, cause it's only on demand and that's good. So now we gotta focus on what's real. Every time we look around, we getting killed. So fuck 12, we finna do this shit for George. Fuck a judge, fuck a jury, fuck a judge, fuck a charge. We been fed up and the rage is getting higher. We fucked around and found out the devil afraid of fire. So now when we get turned up, shit get burned up. I see a lot of souls burn up and that turn up. And we came to take the statues down and take the crown. I seen it on the news, a crowd of pigs powering down. We did all of that without no marching or no voting. We was running through them precincts, leaving shit smoking like fuck 12. We bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck a judge, fuck a jury, fuck a jail, fuck a charge. So fresh and so clean in my red, black and green. Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, bitch, I'm Martin Luther King. It ain't nothing to redeem. Everybody hate niggas, even your own kind too. Everybody ain't with us, so we gotta vet the room. Point out all the coons, deal with the cracker first. Then it's time coming soon. Vote for who? Vote for what? Say the fuck up out my face, but vote for any damn body. Bitches, Grandmaster J, get your paper, arm yourself for this coming confrontation. Cause we all under attack in this wicked ass nation. Better get with Jason Black, he got the useful information. Stay on code as he exposed all the Satan machinations. He ain't talking about shit, he ain't talking reparations. We'll show your ass a riot, those were peaceful demonstrations. All eyes on Bree, cause we all family. That's the way it fucking was. What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? Boy, this your boy Bless the Best, coming at you live once again. Man, yesterday was a very, very toxic day on the fucking news feed. All I saw was coon post after coon post, and the logic escapes me on how these people have all these followers and they got all kind of people listening to them. And like, okay, is Meeche X supposedly a conscious woman that's a living example for what she says? Because like I've never been to her channel at all. I noticed her around the time when Grandmaster J was running around. It's like she used his high profile. She boosted his message, you know what I mean, through her channel, basically by sharing his videos. So I assumed that, you know what I mean, she was on the up and up and that she was legit. But I never cared enough to go to her channel and listen. So yesterday, I'm scrolling the feed and I see let's say Meeche X drags Vicky Dillard for Mark Lamont Hill comments. You know what I mean? Hey, that shit like stopped me in my tracks right there. Because for one, I don't agree with much that Mark Lamont Hill says. It always seems like he want to jump out to this contrary position to most of black society, you know what I mean? His position gives a lot of cover to racist people, and he will adopt one or two talking points from the new black media, but at the end of the day, it's like he's a pure Democrat. He's a pure Democrat. Whatever Democrats are pushing, that's what he pushing.
So, and Vicky Dillard, I'm sorry, but I fucking love Vicky Dillard. I love her perspective. I don't judge her personally. I don't judge her by her looks or any of that shit. The woman's intellect and fire is undeniable. So I was like, why would Meeche X be dragging Vicky Dillard? So I went to her page, right? And I scrolled down, just reading the titles, various topics. And I noticed, like I scrolled for a while, and I noticed that she had posts that was going at Mark Lamont Hill. Hold up, let me back up for 1 second. Okay, the reason she was mad at Vicky Dillard was because Mark Lamont Hill had some kind of surgery and say he had a mild heart attack and he had blood clots. So Vicky Dillard ran a story about that, right? And toward the end, I do give Meeche X this point. She did kind of vaguely imply that it may have something to do with the jab, something that Mark Lamont Hill heavily promotes. And I guess she was saying, wow, this is ironic. But when I first saw the story about the blood clots and such, those things have been documented as side effects from COVID and side effects from the vaccine. The vaccine attacks your organs, your lungs, your heart, that type of thing, right? Not the jab, but COVID does, right? So that was the problem that Meeche X had with Vicky Dillard. She was like, she out here talking shit about a black man who almost died, this and that. I'm like, well, I thought the same thing. That's why, I looked up the story. The natural progression in logic is that a man of Mark Lamont Hill's age should be able to come through Achilles surgery without all that. So, it was just something that people thought about in their mind, and she said it, right? So Meeche X went on this big personal rant saying that Vicky Dillard, by her being sick, she should have more compassion for, another person being sick, while simultaneously focusing on Vicky Dillard's health. Like everything she said was like a personal attack. She looked like this. She weighed this much. She all that. And so every point that she tried to make was a lie. Okay. She said that all Vicky Dillard does is talk about other black people that she considers to be coons. True statement. She does that a lot. But at the same time, she always proves her point in their own words. So I'm not in the business of giving safe harbor to a fucking coon under no circumstances. You know what I mean? I feel nothing for him. You know what I mean? I'm like a that's what the fuck you get guy. You know what I mean? Bootlicking and cooning is an occupation with no retirement plan. They break you down and break you at the end, so you can never come back against them. Those kind of people, I don't give a fuck what happened to them, what you say about them, and all this and that. So Meeche on this big rant, yeah, the bitch blocked me. The bitch about to die, like she on her last leg, and she got this dumbass gavel and all that, but she's scared of me. You goddamn right, bitch. I'm scared of your ass too. Look at your behavior. I know that we are not holding this woman up as some kind of model of womanhood, black empowerment or nothing. She comes off as the typical big ghetto female with that kind of fucked up mentality. Why don't she come? I want to fight the bitch. You can find that same fucking female with that same attitude on any street corner in any project in the United States. Like I know that ain't what we following right now. But yeah, I thought it was real fucked up. All of the personal attacks. And okay, yeah. Let me get back on it. I almost forgot this part. Back to me scrolling Meeche X's news feed to try to figure out, what the problem is that she has with Vicky Dillard. And why on earth would she be caping for Mark Lamont Hill? I found it. Okay. She has videos on her page where she's disparaging Mark Lamont Hill, and rightly so, right? But recently, he decided to use her. Now, this is my opinion. This is how I see it. He decided to. Yeah. All right, let me get back into this. Okay, Meeche X, right? Right, Meeche X, right? Okay, so previously, Mark Lamont Hill was somebody that she didn't like. You know what I mean? I really don't know of anybody that like or follow Mark Lamont Hill. So, people, in this internet shit, they punch up and they talk down. You know what I mean? So it seemed like she was taking some shots at Mark Lamont Hill, and he finally responded, and he agreed to work with her in some capacity. I'm not really sure what, but so they basically made an agreement to use each other. He has the higher profile, and in his mind, she has the street cred. So they doing a little swap. You know what I mean? Street cred for more visibility. That's what it looked like to me. So now all of a sudden, Meeche X is putting on the fucking Superman cape for Mark Lamont Hill. She on the damn on the live, like, yeah, this man, he said his heart stopped 2 times, such and such, and while he was going through all that, he called me. The projection on the internet is off the fucking charts. She did all this screaming and hollering about Vicky Dillard clout chasing. All she do is clout chase. And fuck Dr. Boyce, and fuck this, and fuck that, and this bitch, and she can't even buy no real hair, and all this. Come on, people. Come on, man. You can't tell me that is consciousness in 2021. If so, the game is over, man. The game is over. This shit is so thin and so see-through. People can see exactly what she's doing here. So now all of a sudden, Mark Lamont Hill is a good guy. So we supposed to, motherfuckers can act like they're a part of black society and run around cooning every fucking where. And when they get in a bind, one way or the other, we supposed to give a fuck. We supposed, well, he a coon, but he's sick, and everybody deserves to live. Man, that's universal law. Everybody says that. But karma is a big part of the universal law. The only law in existence that can't be broken. And I watched a little bit of Meeche X for the first time on this particular video, and I'm telling you, I won't be watching again, because I can go to the fucking up there to Walmart and listen to Meeche X, because there's 1,000 of them up there. But that just kind of, it really touched me, because Vicky Dillard is, that's my girl. She may come off a little weird and all this, because the first time I laid eyes on her on a video, I was like, man, this woman is crazy. But I listened. Now she adds, theatrics and humor, which is a good thing. People like a little humor, but at the same time, she's very concise with the points that she teaches, and she always holds up examples. And 9 times out of 10, my thoughts kind of fall in line with hers, just like most of the members of the new black media that I follow. You know what I mean? And I just want to make a little video about Meeche X. I'm at work right now. Maybe when I get home, I'll pull up that video I was talking about and chop it up, and y'all will see. But for right now, this is Bless the Best. Y'all like and subscribe.
Okay, y'all, most of y'all can hear. Okay, so it is not my raggedy ass phone. Okay. So now some of y'all understand you can't hear. Y'all might just be trolling. So anyway, most people can hear me. So if you can't hear me, check your raggedy ass phones out and come on back later. Okay. How many of y'all know a raggedy ass bitch named Vicky Dillard? See, I would tag the bitch, right? I would tag the bitch, but out of everybody she cried about blocking her, see, she blocked me. She blocks me even when I don't follow the bitch, right? Because she was mad because of some ozone shit. But I find it really funny about a bitch who runs around and who is a professional goddamn clout chaser, right? All the fuck she ever does is clout chase. She goes to people's pages that'll have really big platforms.
You can find Meeche X on any project porch in America, yapping her motherfucking lips.
Commentators, she talks shit until she pisses them off, and then they block her ass because they don't want to hear that bullshit. Then she'll go make a video. Guess who blocked me? They blocked me. They blocked me. That's all that bitch run her motherfucking platform on is fucking clout chasing, okay? That's all the fuck she do.
She wants to be Vicky Dillard so bad because, you know, all of the leaders, the heavyweights in new black media have respect for Vicky Dillard's knowledge and wisdom and her defense of black people across the board. Black first black people. She'll let loose on a coon and a clout chaser like no other. People like this female.
I'm gonna need you to get out the projects, bitch, or you keep trying to teach people about prosperity. I don't know a hoe that don't have no prosperity but want to teach people about that shit. Okay? So I'm here this morning because shout out to one of my followers. Y'all hit me up this morning and sent me a video because y'all know I don't watch this raggedy bitch.
I'm floored by the fact that this female has followers. This what we doing. She leading, she influencing, really?
She come for everybody. Ask yourself this question though. Why the fuck you don't fuck with Meeche? Why you run from everything that I say to you? You so quick to want to confront everybody else.
I would run from you. I'm looking at you right now. You look like you would make a pretty good linebacker. I would run from you too.
You so quick to motherfucking want to clout chase on everybody else name, bitch. How come you scared to confront Meeche? Somebody go run quick and ask that bitch. You scared of me, huh? Because everything I say about you, bitch, I know you in real motherfucking life. You know I can pull...
Mulatto with a white dad. That's Meeche X. Throughout history, mulattoes with the white dad have been used to confuse the politics of foundational black Americans. In my opinion, they the loudest and at the same time the quickest to compromise.
All your cards, ho, and you know you can't refute a motherfucking thing I done said. This is why you get quiet when it comes to Meeche, bitch. Because I got receipts on that asshole. You a fake-ass project living bitch out here hustling the people, okay? So the reason that I'm here this morning is because this clout-chasing ass bitch, Vicky Dillard, who on her last leg, bitch, I'm gonna need you to hide that clavicle bone when you talking to me. Bitch, you losing...
She really foul for this shit right here. I mean, really, really foul. But carry on.
Every motherfucking day. My 12-year-old motherfucking son got more motherfucking body on his body than your ass. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up, okay? How that clavicle bone sticking the fuck out when you talk to me? Ain't got the nerve to be talking about somebody's motherfucking medical condition. So you know I did a video yesterday about Mark, right? Me and Mark don't always see eye to eye. He say some shit that I don't motherfucking like.
Keep in mind, she deleted this video. I had it saved, right? The first part of the video was from 2 months ago. I made the video and I never finished it because I never added the clip of what she said and I never finished it. And one of my subscribers brought it to my attention like maybe like 3 weeks ago that, you know, she was talking shit about Vicky again. And that's what made me revisit this video. But carry on.
But guess what? Mark has said that he's going to help Ozone. He's the only motherfucker that ever showed up to say that he's going to use his platform, right?
See, this is the whole thing that I was getting to about the clout chasing that she does, right? She knows that Mark Lamont Hill is well known. He got a big platform. He's been on CNN and such, and on the failed sham ass Black News Network, I think, yeah, BNC, the imitation of the new black media that, you know, he was the headliner on, that recently got fired and that shit went debunked because nobody wasn't watching that bullshit. Okay, she was trying to get more viewership and more clout by associating herself with Mark Lamont Hill, right? When she initially tried to contact him, he didn't hit her back. And so she made all these videos disparaging him. And so he made a video and asked her for some information about this cause that she was backing, and he said that he would help her. So all of a sudden now, he's an angel. Anti-black liberal Democrat shield, Mark Lamont Hill, the same motherfucker that disparaged everybody from Francis Cress Welsing to Malcolm X to fucking Bill Cosby, is who she's riding for. That's where all this venom that she has for Vicky Dillard is from. It is in defense of a fucking coon. But carry on.
So Mark went under surgery, and he had a minor surgery, but he's had some issues with some blood clots. Do you know that this raggedy bitch, he had a mild heart attack? Okay, he's going through a lot. How many of y'all seen my video last night? And I said, that's why I took down my other videos talking shit. Talking all of that shit, and I meant what I said, right? But Mark was like, okay, I want to help you. I want to give you what it is y'all want. I want to help Ozone. So I took the video down because this is a black man who is going through all he's going through right now while he's laid up in the hospital, damn near died. I don't care for him to keep seeing his name being tagged and people calling him a bunch of bullshit. So for once in history, Meeche took a video down.
See, these coons should think about that shit when they well. Think about that shit when you run around, you on top of the world, you getting your little CNN checks, and you making all these, you constructing all these narratives that the white people aren't comfortable making until you put it out first. You deserve that shit, man. You know, we ain't got no sympathy after the fact.
Most time my shit get taken down, it's not me. I don't fucking take videos down, right? But I
Yeah,
take it down
yeah, that's right.
because what the
Took
fuck do
this
we want to
bullshit
continue
down.
to be badgering this brother for when he's willing to work with us? And look at the situation he's in. This man had a mild heart attack on a goddamn and went to the hospital. He damn near died, flatlined during this shit, had some blood clots, and he's still, do you hear me? He's still in the midst of all that. Called me and had time to respond and deal with us about Ozone.
Oh, you so important, Meeche. He called you that you compromise all of the black first principles for this fucking coon. Fuck you.
And everything that he's going through. Right, remember I told you about difference of opinion and fucking integrity? Well, that raggedy bitch Vicky has no fucking integrity. And don't nobody get to tell me I know what I'm talking about, because I know that bitch in real life. Somebody say, real life, like that bitch like to have everybody preaching in her chat. Somebody type, somebody say, bitch, this ain't church. That's why y'all like that hoe, because all you motherfuckers...
Jealousy. Pure jealousy.
That's churchy, like a nigga that just preach to your ass and say some dumb shit. Y'all like all that big hair, gavel popping, loud talking, acting crazy, old fake ass bitch.
That's why you mad, Meeche.
Right? Y'all like that shit. So somebody put that in a motherfucking check. In real life, bitch, I know you, hoe. This is why you stay away from Meeche.
She stays away from Meeche because you're scary.
Because everything I say about you and fucking Dr. Watkins, bitch, I got receipts. You niggas won't come near me with a 10-foot pole because you bitches is scared of Meeche. And you should be. So, I wake up.
So, is this what we doing? Nah, man. Meeche X is a loudmouth clout chaser that's trying to tap in some of this money that's flowing to liberals for all these causes, like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. So, don't be fooled by her. Vicky Dillard is the butt-naked truth. And you getting that from your boy, Bless the Damn Best. Your host, until the next post. I'm out.